What's going on with you, Rose? What's going on with you, Rose? Rosie? Is it Rosie or Rose? How you doing? So today we doing like a so one of my clients is having like a what's going on? So one of my clients is having a early 2000s like neon party or whatever. So she wanted basically the sneaker to kind of like be highlighted in different like neon colors and stuff like that. So that's what we got going on today. And then I have to do a pair of Adidas Sambas where I'm actually sewing on the. So I already did one of them. So I took up all the panels. I took up all the panels and I sewed down the fabric, as y'all can see. Went ahead and stitched everything on. It's stuck on there. And then I sewed this on there as well. So I don't know if y'all peep it, but this is what it was before. So I took up the Adidas sign and I changed like the color of the threads to like a hotter pink. If y'all can see like the difference. Like you see how like the threads is popping out more than like the threads are here. So I took the threads out, sewed it back down, had to sew all the panels back down and stuff like that. So, but we're gonna do that later. So so I'm gonna take all this up, sew that back down. I'm gonna take all these stripes up, sew it down. I'm gonna cover. I guess I kind of like what y'all just seen, just like that. But I'm gonna put this back down. I'm gonna put this back down. Then I'm gonna put like rivets, like the cowgirl thing rivets with a star. Then I'm gonna add jewelry on the top. Probably add some like cow. So this right here is basically representing cow theme. So I have, as y'all can see, I got the cow fur right here, like the cow print and stuff like that. So just wait till I'm done with these. I'm sure another shoe I finished last week. Uh, we got the Miami 305. So as y'all can see, sold on the letters and stuff like that. So I can see, man. So I don't know if my camera like is inverted or whatever, but it's kind of like the CPFM inspirationals. So I cut the letters out, sold it on top of the shoe, as y'all can see. Went ahead and did that. So gotta ship these out. Um, yeah, then we got this today. So this right here, what I'm doing today is something real smooth, so I can hop back on that project. But I got to get these done today. That's why I kind of like put a pause back on that customer and I came to these so I can just get these done. Appreciate that, Rob. I finally get to see you do this live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If y'all got any questions, man, feel free to ask questions. If y'all got any questions on how to do something, if you're a customizer or if you want to get inside customizing shoes, feel free to ask. I'm always down to help people out. Make sure y'all go watch my recent vlog. We just dropped the vlog where I went to kind of source like the leather for that. So I gotta do another project similar to that, as y'all can see. So this right here, as y'all can see, I got the letters already cut out. So I already cut these out. I just gotta sew them on top of the shoe on one of my other shoes. So I haven't sewed the letters yet. But if y'all remember these that I did, the AT HOE shoes, then y'all remember when I did these or whatever. So yeah. Can I be one of your mods, please? Man, to be a mod, it really just be people that I see consistent in my live whenever I go live. So whenever I go live, just be consistent in here, and I got you for sure. I gotta make sure that that you act up in the community. Cause mods, I be needing y'all sometime, boy. Sometimes people come in here tripping. So we about to go ahead and prep these, tape these up. And really, most of this project is just airbrushing. Like I just gotta do a lot of most. I bet appreciate that. And I be consistent on my part too. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be I be switching up the lives. I got me right with a new PC. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I need to get a PC. Oh, you say you get oh, I ain't even I thought you was saying you got got yourself right with a new PC or something. I was gonna say that's what's up, man. But what's the name? I need to get a new piece. I need to get a new one. I ain't gonna lie. The one I got is very old. I got you. 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 That what's up. That what's up. That's what's up, man. What you finna start streaming or something? You finna start streaming, or you already stream? Somebody told me to get inside doing that, but bro, I'll be so like, nah. Okay, okay. I see that. I see everybody streaming. Like a lot of people streaming nowadays. Is that like the new wave and stuff like that, other than YouTube or something? Can you clean Jordan for us? I don't clean no shoes, my brother. I am not a restorer, but I'm nasty at Call of Duty. I used to be, I ain't gonna lie, I used to go crazy at Call of Duty. Like back when like it was like Modern Warfare 3 or something like that. When like when you double tap, you can like fly in the air or something like that. I used to go crazy. But with Call of Duty, that's a game where you have to be consistent at it to really like really be good at it like, a lot of time. Or if you stop playing for a little minute, you're really gonna start getting a little sloppy. Um, yeah, Modern Warfare 3, but that was my favorite. Can you show your shoes? I just put acetone on my finger, so I don't want to touch nothing that I did in the past. You know what I'm saying? But I just showed it not too long ago. But just give me a brief second, and I'll be able to show you some more once once it's kind of like dry up a little bit. 'Cause I ain't trying to like touch it, and then whatever I touch bleed on my finger, then transfer here. You know? But yeah, what I'm doing today not gonna take that long. Um, just smooth little airbrushing and stuff like that. All my PC do is crash. Yeah, but mine's very old. I ain't gonna lie, my PC very old, so I understand why it be crashing. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of understand why, but I just never really found the time. You play sports? Yeah, I played football and ran track, but my football career came to an end once I popped my rotator cuff out of place. Kind of like, you know, it was kind of like one of them situations. I was like, might as well just stick to it. You know what I'm saying? The next option. But I was out for like the whole year, senior year. You know, senior year when you really supposed to like lock in. It was just, you know. But I feel like the Lord had a different route for me. I just you appreciate that. Appreciate that. I play for hockey. Oh, I ain't gonna care. I don't think we have hockey out here in Atlanta. I don't think we have a hockey team. Like I always wanted to play lacrosse. Not hockey though. I always wanna learn how to play lacrosse, like, I don't know, it looked like it's fun, but my school ain't offer that. I'm from Canada. Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I always wanna play lacrosse. I don't know, it just looked fun, like but I just don't understand how y'all be able to, like, balance, like, the ball. I think you gotta keep, like, twisting it. We have a hockey team here in Atlanta. We do? Well, I did not know that. Like, for high school or, like are you talking about professionally? I've never seen a lick of hockey out here. I did not know that. A hockey player has the same beat as me. Oh, that's what's up. My name is Lamb Pool. You can look me up. Okay, cool. They play in Duluth. Oh, Duluth, Georgia? Oh, that's not Atlanta. I'm thinking you talking about Atlanta. I'm thinking you talking about Atlanta, like downtown or something. Yeah, that's Duluth. That's out there. That's out the way. I swear I'm thinking you talking about downtown Atlanta or something. Put me at chat, Liam Pooh. Now I'm gonna look you up for sure. I'm gonna screenshot this. I'll look you up for sure, for sure. I never know who I'm talking to, you know? They play at Gas South Arena. I don't even know where that's at. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not know where that's at. Yeah, once I finish acetoning this, we're gonna get the tape in, and then we're gonna yeah. That's it, don't worry. Oh, you talking about you being a number one prospect? So Luke, what's going on with you, John? What's going on? Yeah, we is almost done with this. Your customer is fire, bro. Salute. Appreciate that. Kick, Kiki got him. Is it Kiki got him or is it Kick got him? Just tapping in. Okay, okay, okay. That was up. Appreciate for tapping in. So yeah, today we doing I'm actually doing two customs right now. Um, but for this one right here, I'm actually doing like a neon design or whatever. One of my clients is going to like a early 2000 party, and the theme of it, she wanted to be like neon colors while she's getting her shirt and stuff out airbrush. And like the generic, like how some people get the generic early 2000 or 1990s like custom whatever you get the words. I told her I'm tired of I'm tired of seeing that. So we went with like a different style. You know how because I feel like that's typically what everybody do. They just get the words airbrushed on the side. Bow, here you go. I feel like I want to do something different. So me and her came up with the idea where you do like neon highlights and stuff like that. Maybe her name right here or something like that. Um, Stuff like that. So then her outfit is gonna be airbrushed with the numbers and stuff. So she kind of wanted to do that. And yeah, so that's what we about to do. All right, man. So right now, I'm just going acetoning and getting up all the oils and all that stuff that, the factory put on here so I can apply my colors and go on about it. What's going on with your relay? I think that's your name. What's going on? But like I said, man, if anybody in here do shoes or anything, y'all got any questions? How much longer till you start? After these few whites, I just got to tape and then I'm really gonna start. I really want to see, but I don't have lots of time. I can't rush on it, you know what I'm saying? But I try to move as fast as possible. I try, you know what I'm saying, to where y'all can all can see, but I can't rush on it now, you know? Gotta make sure my client, get the stepping. All right, so two more whites and we can get started. Can't rush perfection. Facts. Well, I don't. Can't speak for a lot of people. Some people do, I ain't gonna lie. Some people did. Well, let's still be up. Imma try to save it. I will try to save it for y'all. I will try to save it. I will try to save it for y'all. Or I'll probably create like a thumbnail and then put it up. But yeah, most of the time I post like most of the time whenever I finish the custom, I post it. He's tapping in from Dallas. What's going on? I ain't gonna lie, Dallas, y'all just got the most luckiest number one draft pick in the NBA of all. Like, make it make sense. Y'all just got so lucky. If you from Dallas, if you're a sports fan, y'all just got so lucky. Like, What a coincidence, like, yeah, strange. What a coincidence. Shout out to Dallas, though. Shout out to Dallas. I wish they did it like the NFL or something, like, but what a coincidence, though. Dallas Mavericks got the #1 draft pick. I have 2 pairs of J Forest. Oh, what's up? I'm a fan of J Forest, but they hurt my feet, I ain't gonna lie. So, I have, like, a love and hate relationship for Jordan Forest. What do you want to be when you're older, or is this your passion? Now, this is my passion. I would kinda consider me already older. I'm 22 years old, I don't know that, but, yeah, this is my passion, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, I'm just doing whatever the Lord kind of put in towards my direction. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Never knew exactly what I want to do though, but just kind of like, you know, paid his way for me. So you still young. Fact. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. 22 is young. Yeah, hey, leave it up to some people, leave it up to some people, you know what I'm saying? Leave it up to some people. Mom said the shoes was talking and taking too long. She said it's taking too long. What can speed up the process, if you were to go to my Instagram, I have so many reels right there, literally. Like you can fast forward, or you can actually watch a few of my YouTube videos. You can slow it down, fast forward, skip to the end. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all though. If it's taking too long. There's other options if you would like to speed up the process of a shoemaking. Dang. Let's see. Once we finish taping up this, I gotta do this tape up the sock liner. And then I think the first color I'm gonna airbrush down is gonna be this like magenta color. I'm trying to see, looking at all my colors. I got one, two, three, four, five, 6 colors to airbrush down. And then I gotta, paint the trims and stuff like that white. So I'm trying to see what color I want to do first. So everything kind of like lead into each other. So we're gonna see. Think I'm gonna do this yellow first, just because that's like the lightest color. So I know that's the lightest color other than white that I gotta put down. So you wanna make sure your shot line is crispy. Taping is the most important part of customizing. Prepping and taping, because you don't want to spend all this time doing this and then your taping wasn't perfected and you gotta do a whole bunch of touch ups, you know? And then prepping is important because you want to make sure the work lasts when the customer wears them. How can I get in contact with you for some custom kits and how long is the process? There's two ways. You can DM me on Instagram at kbkcustomz, same name as my YouTube, or you can go to my website and you can fill out my request form. If you look me up on Google, my website should be the first thing that pop up. Or you can just type in kbkcustom.com or .org. It'll both sync to the same website. Then yeah, just fill out my form, or you can just shoot me a DM. And then my turnaround time, it really depends on what exactly you getting and how many orders I have in front of you, but that's in my form if you have like a little one idea. But if you need it in like a certain date, then you can always DM me and let me know the date that you need to buy if it's like an emergency custom or something like that. How many shoes you customize in a day? It really depends on the designs that I do, because every design I do ain't the same. So some shoes take multiple one pair of shoe might take multiple days. Like you feel me? Like the shoe that's right there. I started yesterday, still ain't finished them. So it really depends on what I'm doing. These right here, I'm starting today, finishing today. If I was to do multiple of these, I finish however many I think I can do. Um, the most amount of pair of shoes I did in a day was roughly around 21 pairs. If you know about that about two, you know what I'm saying? But it really depends on the design though. That's what I can just say. It really depends. Because as y'all, you know what I'm saying, based on how y'all see my work, I do so many different designs. So some take weeks, stuff like that. It really just depends, honestly. And then sometimes, like for an example, if I'm doing like a very tedious shoot and I may be on live or something like that, sometimes me being on live can like delay the process because answer questions and stuff like that. It depends. So can you make me a custom pair of Travis Scott for White Air Force One? I mean, yeah, I can do like an inspirational, like you know what I'm saying, Travis Scott inspired Air Force One or something like that. Yeah. It'd be like an inspired version. How much do you cost for a custom Air Force One design? It'd just be Travis, the guy above. It all depends on how exactly I do it. Like, so I just say, just go to my website and just fill out my form. And then once I look at your form, you will kind of have my full attention at that moment. So I'll be able to read exactly everything you have in mind. Or if you kind of give me the idea and we go through the mock-up phase first, well, based off the mock-up that I do, I'll be able to give you a price and stuff like that. Like I say, it's like going to get a tattoo. It's like going to a tattoo parlor. It just depends on what you want. And then like it really depends on the more details I do. The more details, the more the price go up. You know what I mean? Because you and somebody else can get the same design, but you getting more details than he getting, so his price would be cheaper than yours because he's getting less details and stuff like that. And then depends. It really is a lot of stuff. How do you say her name? Sandrika. Is that how you say her name? Sandrika. How you doing? How you doing? I feel like I just responded to your comment. I don't know. Your profile picture looks so familiar. I swear I think I just responded to your comment. How's day today? My day going good actually. Kind of woke up a little late. I was up all night, um, and meetings and stuff like that, and finishing up one shoe. So kind of woke up a little late, but we're doing good actually. How many layers of tape do you put on? It's not really a certain amount of layers. It's really until I kind of get it all covered up across. So it might look like I'm putting on a lot of layers, but if I put one layer, it's because it's stopping right here. Then I got to put it on top. It's just wrap it around. It's not really a certain amount of layers, so I'm just trying to cover up the whole mid so no paint get on it. You know what I mean? So however many layers that really end up letting me do that. Just trying to protect everything. So nothing won't get, paint on it and stuff like that. So you got this down. So the next thing that I gotta tape up is the sock liner, and that's really the only thing left is the tape. And then we finna get the painting. So this right here is my best friend when it comes down to taping. But first thing first, we're gonna tuck the tongue. We're gonna tuck the tongue. So when I airbrush, take the insole out as well. It's called a palette knife. You don't use vinyl tape? Yeah, I use vinyl. Well, I guess you would call it vinyl tape. But when I'm taping and stuff like that, on some materials like polyester soft liners, I might use vinyl tape, but no. But I use this thing called duct tape for the midsole, and I use Scotch tape 2020 for the soft liner. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Do you buy the shoes in bulk or just get when you need them? I get them when I need them. You can't really like. I answered this question not too long ago. Buying Air Force Ones in bulk wouldn't make sense due to the fact that it's like everybody wear different sizes. You know what I mean? So you might buy a whole bunch of shoes in bulk, but then you get a whole bunch of orders, and none of the orders you're getting is the shoes you just bought in bulk. So now you just got shoes sitting there. So it really wouldn't make sense to do that. So it's like I just get them as I go. I just get them as I, get orders and stuff like that. And it kind of really wouldn't make sense. Like I had somebody ask me like, do I just customize shoes and then like um sell them like that? I said, nah, because like I might do one design and then the design that I want to sell and that shoe size, nobody wear that size that want them. You know what I mean? So I don't do that. What's your favorite shoe size sneakers? Um, I don't really got no favorite shoe size sneaker, like for real, like it really depends on like how I'm feeling that day. That'd be my favorite. But I remember growing up, my favorite sneaker was the Bread 11s. Appreciate that for the sub. But yeah, I remember the Bread 11s was my dream sneaker. I always wanted because I had them as a child, but I messed them up, and I finally got them again. So that was like always my dream shoe, the Bread 11s, as a kid growing up again. When you need the area to stay white, do you paint it white or just leave it as is? When I need an area to stay white, I tape over it. I'm asking a lot of questions because I just started my own custom business. There's no such thing as a lot of questions. That's the point of me being live. You feel what I'm saying? I want y'all to ask questions. I don't like when I'm live and people just sit here staring at me like, you know what I mean? So you keeping me entertained, I'm answering your questions. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't mind the questions. That's why I said, if y'all have any questions and you're in the sneak customization business, just go ahead and ask it. You know what I mean? Have you ever done a Halloween themed custom? Yeah, I actually did one basically when I first started. It was on a pair of Jordan 11s. Then I did a pair of Chucky shoes. If y'all go look at my Instagram or on my YouTube post, you'll see the Chucky shoes I did. Yeah, I did a couple Halloween customs for a couple clients. Um, yeah. Do you have a collection of shoes you make yourself? You know what's crazy? I've never made a pair of shoes for myself. I know y'all like, what? I'm dead for real. Like, I don't know. Like every shoe that y'all seen me do, been an order. Like I've never made a pair of shoes myself. I was close, but somebody bought them. So, but nah, I don't. I want to change that though. Are you still selling Dior sheets? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm selling my whole fabric band. Like I have a whole bunch of fabric here. I just want to sell, like literally. You don't keep an inventory either? Inventory as far as what? Chicago one double version? Yeah, that'd be dope, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I wanna cop fabric. Yeah, just shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM, and I'm telling you, I feel free to give y'all a good price on them. I just wanna get it out of here, like, seriously. I got so many different designs. I'm about to hit your DM, I bet. So, I literally have a whole bin, different designs, different if you need, like, real calf skin leather, if you need anything, I have all that sitting here, literally. Like, oh, somebody asked me, "Do I have a shoe I can show them?" Yeah, I literally just cooked these up literally for a client. I don't is my camera inverted on y'all end? I don't know if it is on here, but, they're kinda like the CPFMs, inspirational, as y'all can see, stitched on here. Y'all kinda see, like, the stitch patterns and stuff like that, so we got the CPFM 305s. I like the ATL ones I did, I ain't gonna lie. The ATL ones I did way better than these, if y'all aware. Yeah, it's inverted. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like, I don't know how I can fix that, but what is fabric like? Cloth, fabric, or shoot? I have cloth and leather. I have fabric and I have leather. My bad. Where you get them leathers from? I made it myself. You stitched those or heat press? I stitched it on there. I stitched it. I have a shoe. I have a shoe sewing machine. All right, man. Yeah, I have a shoe sewing machine. Like these right here. Like, so I'm working on these right here. So this the original shoe. And what I did was I stitched on the cow fabric. So I took up the panels and I sewed it back down. If y'all can see like the different, like you see how this has light pink thread. I took all that up and put like a hotter pink thread to kind of like pop out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not done with these. I'm still in the process of making these. I just had to take a break. So I took up literally all the panels as y'all can see, like this right here. I took this panel up. I gotta finish taking this. I'm just recording like a BTS video of me making it. So I just took a break because I gotta get these done. Yeah. How many years you doing this for? I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing this for 5 years, but art been in my life like since I was little. So like doing sneakers ain't nothing but another canvas. That's why I kind of like explain to people. Like people always ask me, "Yo, like, did you start learning this doing shoes?" I said no. Like I've been an artist outside of shoes. Like it's just sneakers, just a canvas that took off for me. So it's just something I had to learn and really understand the scientific behind it. Cause doing sneakers, yeah, it's your artwork, but it's wearable art at the same time. So you want to make sure that your artwork lasts on that sneaker. You feel me? Versus like painting on a canvas and stuff like that. So that's really kind of like what I had to learn. We just understanding like how a shoe is made. So when I do something on it, I know that how it lasts and stuff like that. So that's just the only thing about that. And really just understand the market of it though. I really just understand the market because, like, doing shoes is a funny market. I swear, like, it's a very funny market. It's a very funny market because, like, of the fact that I don't know. It's like this. Like when doing shoes, you can sell an art piece. Y'all can sell like an art piece for high price, but sneakers, it's a market where you have to have a targeted market to really like get out there for like sometimes. Good afternoon. I was just about to ask what's your shoe sewing machine brand? Is it good for creating curtains? Well, the one I have is called a Consul 29 BL. You would probably need the one I got is a hand crank one. You can use it to make curtains, but I recommend getting the give me a second. Give me a second. It's called a sewing. I literally have this one coming soon, literally. It's basically an industrial sewing machine. But, you could use a heavy duty stinger, but I recommend, because this one also has a walking foot, not a walking foot, but a walking roller that I kind of like a little bit. But let me actually give me a second. Let me actually tell you the name of it. But hold on right quick. I literally just saw this other day. It's basically by the company Texo. Um, they have like an industrial sewing machine right there. It's for like heavy duty stuff like curtains. If you want to put like thick thick thread in it a little bit so you can change the needle. Cause you know with like the stingers, you can only put a so big of a needle inside of it. So yeah. But yeah, the sewing machine I use is a Consul 29BL. And that's the one you can hand crank or you can get the foot pedal. I just like the hand crank because I feel like I got more control of the speed of the sewing machine if I like crank it myself versus like using a foot pedal. It came on, but I just don't use it. Unless like I'm sewing on um like custom tongue tabs and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't really too much use it. I just hand crank it myself. When you put a design on a shoe, do you tape over design before spraying the shoe a different color? No, no, no. Most of the time, if I'm spraying the shoe a different color and like I gotta do a design, I would first do the background of the design that I gotta spray first and then do that first. Price range between basic and high detail customs. I mean, it can range between 3 and go all the way up. It just depends on how crazy I'm going. Like for one custom, I had to install LED lights inside the midsole. Then I had to paint a portrait. Then I had to 3D print a custom LED, 3D print a custom lace lock. Then he wanted a custom box with it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? All that is one custom. So it really just depends what I'm doing. Now I say different different designs can be for different markets because different people want different things and stuff like that. You feel me? I have a sewing machine already. Would you recommend a sewing machine instead? What type of sewing machine you got? Hey, I'm an artist and I'm drawing on a guitar. I was wondering, you have any suggestion on what I should draw next? Your channel will be written next to the drawing of your choice. Ooh, do. I ain't gonna lie. This will be dope. This will be dope. You say you finna draw on a guitar, right? If you was to create a NASCAR guitar, but you know they finna come out with the NASCAR, like I think NASCAR is coming up. Either NASCAR or the World Cup. The World Cup is coming to the USA. It's coming to Atlanta, Georgia in 2025. So if you was to do a World Cup of all the countries on that one guitar representing FIFA next year, that would be dope. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be dope. That or a NASCAR design represent like one of the cars or something like that. It's a brother machine, the kind of foot. Oh, you got a brother. What you like for curtain? I mean, yeah, I'll stick with the brother. Like if you doing like if you want to be versatile and do like leather and stuff like that and like heavy duty stuff, then you can get one of them industrial like machines or whatever. You could get one of those, but honestly, you can really just stick with what you got, honestly, until you feel like you have to get it. That's why I tell people like work what you got until you feel like you gotta get another one. Other than that, I wouldn't even go because that machine gonna cost you like 3,000 and stuff like that versus the one you got already. How much do you charge and how does one contact you? You can DM me on Instagram or you can fill out my request form on my website. My request form kind of have like my price range and my turnaround time and stuff like that. And if you want to get thicker needle, no lie, you would need a thicker needle for like like for an example, right? So my machine I use a size 18 over 110 most of the time when sewing on shoes because like it give that natural like sole look or whatever instead of using like a size 23, which would make the holes bigger. But sometimes I have to go up in size on needles because of the fact that like in the back part right here, it has like a carbon fiber plate. Y'all hear that? That's like this plate back here, and it's so hard versus like up here straight leather. So sometimes instead of using an 18, it's gonna break my needle every time sewing on top of it. So sometimes I will go with like a 21. I will go with like a 21 just so it can kind of get inside of it, or I would like pre-make the holes so it can get through. So that's why sometimes certain materials you might need a thicker needle for real, for real. And some machines, you said I'm cutting in and out. Dang, I don't know why. Have you ever done some custom Vapor Max Plus? I have, yes, I have. Go with one or pre-make the holes. Is what I heard. Yeah, literally, that's literally what I just said. Yeah. Sometimes I use a 21, 22, or I pre-make the holes myself. But sometimes pre-making the holes can be difficult because of the fact that I swear it be so annoying. God bless your life. What's going on? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm good. Now I look like a silverback. I guess I've been the talk of the town all month. 100 y'all versus me, huh? mm, I guess I've been the talk of the town. You're amazing. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Mhm. But yeah, if you no, that's why I said that's option one. But you can feel free to fill out my form. If you fill out my form, I'll reach out to you via message. Once you fill out my form on my website. So once you go on my website, once you go on my website and you'll see my form, and then you can just fill out that form, and then just put your contact information. I'll reach out to you once I do that. What's your inspiration? Man, my inspiration is really just my siblings, just kind of like knowing that they look up to me and people that look up to me, like people that I don't know that look up to me and people that I inspire. That's really my inspiration on how inspire others and stuff like that. It's good to know my clothes made from time that easily is an American. Definitely got to get at you gang. Nah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But nah, just y'all can feel free just to do that if y'all, what I'm saying, wanna get in contact with me. And yeah. But yeah, just fill out my form on my website at kbkcustomz.com. And then yeah, set DM about fabric. I got you. Once I get off of here and finish this, I'll check it and stuff like that. And I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you. But we got one more sock line to do, and then we finna get the painting. So let me go ahead and finish this up, and then we can go ahead and finish everything. And then yeah, so I got a lot of different projects I gotta do. So I can't wait to show that to y'all so y'all can see that. And yeah, we just go crazy. My favorite color is red. Favorite color is red. But I've been on, I ain't gonna lie, I've been on cream though, like the brown since like the shades of brown been on our wave a little bit. I've been liking the browns a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But overall, my favorite color is red and black. You can't go wrong with the color black. I feel like it goes to everything. So black always be my favorite color, but red for sure. Red for sure, for sure. For sure. So get that going. So we just finished taking out this sock liner. Now I'm about to go in and paint not paint, but tape the other one once I kind of cover this up. But where y'all from though? Where everybody from that's in the chat? Let me know where y'all watching from so I can see. You know what I'm saying? I be want to know where y'all watching from. Where is everybody from? Beige and brown, red and black, mine too. That purple royal compliments your skin right now. Appreciate that. You from Atlanta? Okay. Continent? Okay. From South Carolina? I just came from there. Same for me. Red and black. You can't go wrong with it. Continent, California. Salute. What color you making them? Like neon colors, like different shades of neon. I'm watching you from it's a place in Canada. Okay, okay. St. Louis. Where you located? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. All right, nice. For sure. So Boom, boom, boom. So we got one more to tape up, and then we about to get the airbrushing, man. I gotta pull up my mock-up right quick so I can actually look at my mock-up while I'm airbrushing, so I don't, you know what I'm saying, forget now. Yeah, cool, that's close enough. I feel like a lot of people moving down here, so like when people complain about a lot of things, you gotta realize these people are not from here for real. So like a lot of people be from out of town, so y'all complain about the people coming here. I be like, these people do not be from here. But they gonna beat the Golden State to my Golden State Warriors. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm a Warriors fan. It's like this. You can't really, you can't really like. It's like we don't have our key factors, so it kind of changes the whole series. Like I don't know, it kind of changed the whole series. Feel like it would have been so different. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. You never know. You never know. You never know. We might come back. You feel me? Never know, man. The way the NBA been going, you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen, boy. I swear. It kind of remind me, bruh is blaming on Curry. No, 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 no. I ain't blaming on Curry. No. What I'm saying, I mean, you gotta understand. It's like this. It's like an NFL team losing their quarterback. That's like he's like the key for the team. So once the main factor go down, it's like a domino effect. You feel me? It's like a domino effect. Once the quarterback go out, it's like it changed the whole thing. It changed the whole scripture of how y'all gonna run everything. You feel me? Literally. That's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way. Cause the whole team basically go off how that person plays. Then I'm already knowing them boys tired. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't even think these four had a breather for real. Like went to game seven, went to game seven, then played a game next not the next day, but the following day. Travel fuck, but I know them boys tired. I ain't gonna lie. I'm already knowing they tired. Ain't have no break. I feel like Adam Silver need to change that though. Like you don't really get no time to breathe for real. Like it's straight game, 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 game. Like in my head, I'm like, what time do y'all have to study film or something, like practice or something like that? Like, what time do y'all have to really fix what y'all did that day? I'm riding with the home team. Hey, what's up? Oh, what's up? But we're gonna see though. You never know what can happen in this league. I'm telling y'all. Like, I did not expect for the Cavs. I did not expect for the Cavs to what's in that. I gotta close this window. I be trying to let all these fumes out. I need to close this window for real. But like I ain't gonna lie, I did not expect for the Cavs to be like that. Like or the Pacers to do what they do. Like I didn't expect for the Pacers to kind of like come out, you know what I'm saying, doing what they doing. I did not expect that. Or Boston. I did not expect Boston to go down 3-1, you know? We almost done with this. And then we're gonna get to the fun part, painting. But I'm ready for football season. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready for football season. Once football season comes. This is gonna be an interesting, like interesting season for real, for real. An interesting season. I'm ready for football season to come back. I'm ready to see a few people play. I'm ready to see who gonna get the starting job. You know what I'm saying? Edwards makes smart money choices too. He doesn't touch it anything. I don't know what that man touched. For real, for real. I don't know what that man be touching. But it's good. It's good to be smart though. He got a lot of his shoes come in handy. You know what I'm saying? Who you voting for in the NFL? I like the Ravens, but I'm a Falcons fan. I'm a Falcons fan at heart, for sure, for sure. Like I like the Ravens because, bro, I just want Lamar to get one. You feel me? I want Lamar just to get one. Once he get one, I'm straight. You feel me? So I'm all right, bet. Oh boy, done got a one, so he cool. But I'm a Falcons fan, but I like the Ravens. Like I'm a root for the Ravens for sure. Just because I be working with them. Like shout out to the Ravens. I be doing projects with them for the NFL players and stuff like that. Like this season, we going crazy with the cleats. But yeah, I just want my brother Lamar to get on one. But this year though, like I want to see him. I want to see my boy Shadir shine. Like you feel me? I need to see my boy Shadir shine. I need to see my boy. You know what I'm saying? I need to see him go crazy. He got a chip on his shoulder right now, so I need to see my boy. I need to see my boy go crazy, man. Really, all them boys. Really, all on. My boy Weston done went to the Ravens. J5 went to the what's the name? My favorite athlete I've done a pair um custom for. Yeah, I'm gonna say my favorite athlete, but mm, I don't know. I don't know. I can just name out a few like Darius Washington, Nate Wiggins, Cam Newton, Calvin Ridley, a few college people, and some other people. I can't really remember right now. Do you collect shoes? And if so, what's your I don't really collect shoes, not for real. I really ain't feeling that dude. Why you ain't feeling him? Oh yeah, yeah. Travis Hunter, I want to see what he do out there, just because I know he gonna play both sides. So I'm intrigued to see, you know what I'm saying, how he perform. For sure, for sure. Like I said, I want to see Autumn boy. What I'm making now, I'm making a neon inspired early 2000 like concept or whatever. It's just gonna have like neon highlights, stuff like that. But all right, so we just finished taping. Now I'm about to get to painting, man. The part we all been waiting for. Part we've all been waiting for. I'm about to pull up my marker right quick. Let me take that off charger so I can the part we've all been waiting for. Clean on the area. Go ahead and scan the shoe right quick. Make sure ain't nothing doing what it ain't supposed to be doing. Cool. I'm dead. You think he's too arrogant, or you know he's too arrogant? So you think you're assuming. You know what I mean? Where the tongue go, I touch it inside the shoe. I'm dead. Uh, make sure this is working. Gotta make sure ain't no color on the what's the name. And so first color we doing is I need my phone to cut on though. What's going on? First color we're gonna do is probably that's what's up. I don't know. I don't know him personally to you know what I'm saying, go based off of that. So we're gonna do highlights, but first thing first, I wanna see like which color I wanna do first. Just so I ain't gotta clean my airbrush using these dark colors or nothing really mix in my light colors when I go in and change colors. So I wanna see which one I wanna do first because I'm basically gonna like highlight the whole shoe in different colors and neon, then I'm gonna go in with a white and kind of like go back in and get that kind of like glow effect in a way. You feel me? So and then we're gonna put her name right here and stuff. But first things first, I gotta see which one. So I got a question. I got a question. I got a question. So look, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all think this would be hard, right? So we're gonna do like pink, purple, orange, blue. And then the inside you got yellow, lime green, turquoise, and like a orange right here. So what I was thinking about doing was just both shoes the same style. But the more I think about it, what if I kind of like inverted it? Like, yeah, I did what I said right there, but this style on the outside, then we do the orange, yellows and stuff, and then on the inside we do whatever the outside is right here. We do that to the inside. Whatever the inside right here, we do that to the outside. Or do y'all think I should do both shoes the exact same way? If y'all kind of understand what I just said. Like it'd kind of be like inverted. Like whatever this shoe right here, it'd be inverted on the other shoe. Basically, or should I just do both the same as that way? Like I'm really like sometimes I kind of second guess when I do designs because I think of something else. But give it that what the vibes, right? That's what I was thinking. Like just give it that extra pop. I feel like that'd be tough. Inverted, right? All right. So first, I'm gonna do the first one first. I'm gonna do the first one first, and then we can just go ahead and do the what you call it. So first things first, we want to test out, make sure our colors. So I'm gonna put this up so I can see my mock-up. And yeah, so let's go. My phone to stay up and keep falling. So we got the first highlight right here. Now, how long does the whole process usually take? It really depends. Sometimes I really like to take my time when it comes to stuff like this. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you're rushing, you can mess up. You know what I mean? So y'all say it's the inverted, right? Cool. Havana. So we got this one. Man, let me see this. All right, so now once we went in with this color, I'm about to go in with like this like Jamaican Joy. That's the name of it. And we're gonna do like the front part blending in from this. So now I'm going to grab my other airbrush. I'm gonna grab my other airbrush. I gotta make sure don't no water spit out. Sometimes water be spitting out sometimes. So we're gonna grab this color. And y'all gonna see it kind of like pop out. Let me show you. Yeah. And we're basically gonna like bring it to this front. That's how I drew it up on my iPad. As I can see. Yeah, see like I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but do you use Andrew's paint? Yeah, but I'm not. That's not the only paint brand that I use. This ain't no. So I'm gonna say and be loyal to this brand and stuff like that. I'm not loyal to no brand. Just to put that out there. It really depends on what project I'm working on. I like some brands for their color paint. Like I like sometimes using the brand Golden for their black. But sometimes you might see me use a little bit of Jacquard or it really depends, honestly. Like I said, I'm not really loyal to a brand. You'll never see me say, "Yeah, I want you better use this, Yeah, I can put your name, your face if you want me to. I can paint your face. I can put you in like a cartoon character. Really anything, honestly. So we got two colors right here. Then y'all see this little gap? That's what I'm gonna go on with this like as I can see I got golden. I'm gonna go on with this teal and bring it right here. Mm. Like I said, golden, I like using golden at times. But yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So once we finish everything, I'm gonna go on with white and I'm gonna basically like create like a white outline. So everything kind of like be like the background color of all like the brand and stuff like that. So once we did that, take a look at it. Feel like I missed a few areas. Take a peek, take another look. I'm gonna go back in with my magenta right here. And on the folded areas, the paint peels off every time. How do you do that on the folded areas? You talking about like right here, these areas on the toe box? Where are you gonna put my name at? I mean, I don't know. It depends on where you wanna put it at. I don't know. It depends on, when you place your order. You feel me? Not the founder, we're so creative on art. I like it, I mean, it's a culture vibe, so if it's ever between speaking and culture and, other things, but, uh, it really depends on your prepping, like, that's why I say whenever you prepping, focus on those exact areas a lot of times, like, whenever I'm prepping, I really focus on the part that really get the most attention, you feel me? So, that's why I say it's not you can dye it as well, you can dye it, or you can, whenever you prepping it, however you prep, just make sure you focus on that area. Whenever I'm prepping, I really focus on the area that get the most like wear and tear, honestly. Whenever I'm doing like customs and stuff like that. You definitely it's kind of so yeah, that's why I say just focus on those areas and you should be there. How do you place an order? Just shoot me a DM on Instagram, or if you don't have Instagram, go to my website at kbkcustomz. and just fill out my request form, and then I'll, get back in contact with you once I get read your form and stuff like that. And then when you fill out that form, read everything before the form. That'll answer literally all your questions, like how much, price range wise, and stuff like that. Some people just go to the form and scroll straight to the bottom and then ask the same questions that be inside the form. When I reach out back to them, I'll be like, "Yeah, I didn't read, did you?" I be cracking up. I be cracking up. I be like, "It was literally right there," but it was this. How do you what do you use to prevent cracking? I sand it, I acetone, and Bulldog. Whenever I'm really painting the toe box area, but in this case, I just use leather the glazer, but I really did it real good. So it really did that plays a factor to the but most of the time, if I'm painting like the whole shoe, I sand it down to buffer it up, then I'll go in with some deglazer, not acetone. I use deglazer because acetone is too strong for the leather. For the leather, you don't want to dry it out. So most of the cases, if y'all using acetone, you're drying out the oils inside that leather. So once you dry it out, right, it's gonna become stiff. And when anything becomes stiff and it bends, what's gonna happen to anything on top of it? It's gonna crack. So you gotta think about the scientific behind that too as well. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff that got into it. I enjoy the scientific behind chemicals and like the mechanic of stuff and just the arc of everything. So I really study my craftsmanship just to make sure like that's how I'm able to tell you everything I know. You know what I mean? So it come from trial and error, just me doing my homework and reading. So that's why a lot of times I don't use heat guns. I don't use heat guns when drying the paint because it's too hot. You feel me? It's too hot for that paint. So you won't really see me using that unless like I'm using like vinyl or something, but it's like a quick little it ain't nothing OD that'll really like damage it for real, for real. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my mock up. All right, so the inside blue. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do that blue that's right here. As y'all can see. Can you use a curving UV light? A UV light I don't know. I think you can because it's UV light, it's not heat. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take forever. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna take mad long for it to dry. I'll just say that. Well, yeah, it's not applying heat or nothing like that. So I don't know why you couldn't, but I wouldn't because how long I know it's gonna take. So I use a blow dryer because I need that thing to hurry up. So I can see. I needed to, get the stuff in. I'm gonna say it's not a lot of work. For me, it's like because I did a mock up already. It's like once I already know what I'm doing, it'd have been different if I'm freestyling. I'd be saying like, okay, what color should I do next? But because I kind of did the work already doing a mock up, it's kind of different. Like You know what I mean? It kind of speeds up the process, but a little bit. It kind of speed up the process a little bit because now I already got the vision on what I want to do because I did the mock up. So it kind of saves a little time. That's why I say it ain't. I don't think it took. I don't think it's taking that long for a lot of work because it kind of. I kind of saved me some work by doing that mock up. But I guess like for somebody who kind of like not experienced a little bit, it may take a lot of work. But not really. But appreciate that though. Appreciate the percentage for that. Doing it like really gives a constant facts. And I ain't gonna lie, I like doing it on live because it kind of show y'all what goes inside this for real. Because a lot of people kind of look at those like 60-second videos and be like, oh, okay, cool. So it didn't take that long. No, that's not how it worked. That is not what that's not what went into it. I'll be like, oh, it didn't take that long. Took you like 60 seconds. No, that's just the edit took made it 60 seconds. I be cracking up when I get them comments. I've been doing this for 5 years. For 5 years. Um, it's been a wonderful journey. You know, it has its up and down, but it's like you got to you got to stay motivated when doing this. Like, don't I just tell people don't let sometimes your downfall determine you know if you want to quit or not. If you just something you really enjoy, take that downfall sometimes as like a next step on you know what to change or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a step back to breathe. It's how you need to come back stronger. So sometimes it has a time. And that's what any business though, because actually I want to do something fast. That's for any business, like bro. Every business has its days, I swear. But me, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I ain't the type of person like I ain't gonna lie, I don't be on that app, so I'm like the wrong person to ask that to. I do not be on that app. I do not be on Snapchat. Do not be on Snap. Do you sell this shoe? Yeah. I mean, I won't call it selling the shoe because it's already technically sold, I would say. I'm on Instagram, YouTube. I used to be on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok quite often no more because they banned me from going live for doing shoes. So that sounds crazy, right? But yeah, unfortunately, that's what happened. But I don't know. So I really be on Instagram most of the time. I need some more water. Let me go get this water right quick. Do you have glow in the dark paint? Yeah. These are kind of like glow in the dark, but they're not glow in the dark. These are like if you go to the skating ring, these are glow up. But I have glow in the dark paint, yes. Yes, I have glow in the dark paint. I just haven't used it. I just haven't used it yet for a project. Because I haven't got a project that would need it. But I have a project where I'm going to create a glow in the dark LED light lace lock though. I know that's gonna be fire once I finish. Once I finish those gonna come out fire. I'm doing like a glowing it's like a LED light lace lock, if y'all know what I mean when I say lace lock. If y'all familiar with my work, I've done a couple projects where I did custom lace locks. All right. What about now? I just refreshed it. Y'all let me know if y'all can still hear me now. All right, bet. Yeah, I had to refresh it. Somebody was calling me, so I had to put myself on D and D. Bet. But I hate when I go live and people just get to calling me. It only happens when I go live. Like, I swear, literally, only happens when I go live. So the next color we're about to do, we want to do an orange. So I'm going with this orange. It's called like flaming orange. So we're gonna go with this orange and hook up with that right quick. So we're gonna use this flaming orange right here for like the back heel portion. Do you do Jordan? Yeah, I can do any shoe. You name it, I can do it. Literally. I would say my least favorite shoe to do is Jordan 11s because that patent leather is annoying. But I still get it done though. I mean, I still get it done. That's just I say my least favorite to work on. So I had to do like the words. It's way easy to work on. I say yeah, as far as because you ain't gotta prep nothing for real, but that can be annoying too. Like, cause sometimes like if you don't use the proper material sometimes, it may transfer over to the suede. So it may get a little annoying, but it just depends. I'm not gonna say it's not like I'm not gonna say it's it's something easy to work on. If you don't know what you're doing, it can be out there. It can be out there. Appreciate that. And then depending on the customer, some customers is very tedious of certain things. So depending on the customer and their requests, some customers don't like that hard feeling when you paint on top of suede. They still like that natural suede feel. So when you use like GAT 900, like fabric softener to paint on top of it, that might take OD long because you still want to keep that suede feel a little bit. So yeah, that's like that's the part that I really like have somebody in the head a lot when designing it. I mean when working on it. But other than that, it's pretty cool. It's pretty smooth. You have to clean the suede first, right? No, no. Before customizing, no. If it's a used shoe, yeah, you gotta clean any shoe before doing that. But that's why I said it kind of get easy because you ain't gotta prep it. Like you can just get straight to painting. The only prepping you're gonna have to do is, of course, the what's the color. The only prepping you're gonna have to do is the paint. That's the only prepping you're gonna have to do as far as doing suede. But other than that, you straight. It ain't too much you gonna have to do. I can see everything coming along. So now we gotta do the like lime green side over here. I wanted to do a custom tongue tab so bad. Like, so what I was gonna do was I was gonna take off the tongue tab on here, take some real leather, sew it on top, but she didn't pay for that service. So unfortunately, she can't get the service yet. I'm still ask her though, because it's never too late. But yeah, I want to do that so bad. But yeah, we still got so this the outside of it and this the inside, you know what I mean? All right, so the next color we gotta do after we just did the orange would be the lime green. The lime green. So we gotta do this, lime green, orange, Bahama blue, and that's it. Yeah. So lime green, orange, Bahama blue, and yeah, just these four colors. So yeah, yeah. So let me clean out my airbrush so I can go in with this yellow. I need to make sure this airbrush is really clean. When you get a shoot, when you get a shoe commission, you require your customers to bring you new shoes. My customers don't bring me shoes at all. I provide the shoes in my service due to me being a home-based business. You know what I'm saying, due to safety reasons, of course. But if companies send me shoes and stuff like that, I only require used shoes. I don't work on anything used due to the fact that you're not gonna pay that price for that double work. And then it's like, I don't know, the you know if a shoe is used, like off rip anyway, especially Air Force One. That's not a shoe you can just clean and customize like that. Like, I don't know. And then I don't like working on used shoes because I'm not gonna clean nobody's shoes. You feel me? Or bad enough, I gotta clean about prepping it technically, but that's like double work. So not only will you have to pay for the design, you have to pay to get it clean. So that's just double work. You might as well just go ahead and get a new shoe at that point. The only time I will work on used shoes if the theme of it is like Halloween or something like that. You feel me? And I'm using all the dirts and grinds as part of the design or whatever. Seriously. Like I did a Chucky custom. The shoe was used, it was slightly used. But I used that used look as part of the theme, to give that distress, like, put some blood spatter, Chucky, stuff like that on it. But other than that, yeah, I'm not using no used shoes. All right, so once we do that, we're going to go in with the nah, most def. We're gonna go in. I think I want to switch it. Let me see. One, two, three, four. All right, y'all. This is what we're gonna do right here. I think what I want to go for is like that. Uh, yeah. So this part, I think I'm gonna do the lime green. Then I'm gonna do the green, or I might do because I see it, but I think I want to switch my vision up. So on the inside, I think this part gonna be like the green, yellow. I don't know. Feel like I'm overthinking. Okay, yeah. This one might be that Bahama blue. Or I might figure it out and do I think I might do think I might want to do I want to like flip flop the colors. So lime green, you know, in this case it'll be green, lime green, green, Bahama blue, and then this might go with like I don't know, 1, 2, 3. What was the other color I had? What is this, these? Oh, I had orange on that side too, right? Yeah. Yeah, orange, right? Yeah. So I think the orange might come in and play that factor right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of like work as I play and then see what I want to do as there. Like I'm looking at the mock-up, but I feel like I want to change a few things up. So first we're gonna do this. How much for those shoes? Just shoot me a DM and I'll be able to give you a price. Just shoot me a DM or fill out my form on my website because I don't know where you stay at. I can't give you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what size you wear, stuff like that. And then yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with this on this yellow back here. So what might be the yeah, I got a question. Y'all let me know. Y'all think I should on this pair, y'all think I should have the green be in the front or the green in the back? So y'all think this part should be that lime green and then this part be the yellow? Or y'all think the yellow should be in the front and then the green should be in the back? I'm really on some like kbkcustomz.com. I'm really on some indecisive stuff right now. Cause it's like both would be hard, but it's like which one to get that pop? Which one to really get that pop for real? Think I want to add maybe the yellow. Mm, yeah, I think the yellow on the back will look fire. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do the yellow on the back. Appreciate that for the sub. That's a lot. Appreciate it. Can you get me some right there and come to my different? That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Yeah, just say your people book me. All right. It'll be a special guest. Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be fire. Appreciate that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that green right here. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Damn. I'm dead. Dead. All right, so after we did that, now it's time to go on with the green. Um, like a neon green right here. So now it's time to go on with the green. I need to go put some more water in here. I thought I had some, but you give me 1 second, yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So once we did that, about to go on with this um green, like I said, once I finish cleaning out this airbrush. Do I have neon green? Yes, right here. That's literally what I'm about to put on right now. So we're gonna do this. I want to make sure like the whole color is out. All right, so now we're gonna go in with this green. Ooh, that thing need to get mixed up, son. It's been sitting for too long. All right, so now what I'm about to do is go in and paint the green. I think I'm gonna go in with a darker green. Like it's not showing as dark as I want it. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with a darker green. Like I kind of see how like it's too close. So I'm gonna go in with a I'm going with like this light green right here instead of that. Very nice thing for that to be that light. So we're gonna switch this up. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, there we go. That's the color I was looking for. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, so I was kind of going with that darker look right there. Yeah, but I'm there. The old school days. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the theme of it. I ain't gonna lie. The theme of it's kind of like early 2000s. I don't know how far back you was going, but it's like early 2000 vibes a little bit. So then we're gonna go in with something. Do I want to go in with that? Uh, I need to go in with that orange. I think the orange to set it off. So I feel like that orange right here, and then that blue probably right here. Then that blue. Well, yeah, the orange, orange, blue. Yeah, orange, orange, blue. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. We got the colors right there. I mean, I had to hide them colors. I'm at the shoe because sometimes that's what they be doing. What they want to do. Go ahead and clean this off. This orange in. I think I want to go with a different orange though. I got different colors. I got like a this is flaming orange. I think I have like a Rio red. I think I have a Rio red over here. We got pink. No, that's the pink over here. I think I want to go with that Rio red instead of that orange. Oh, we got lava orange right here. I ain't even see this. We got like a lighter orange right here. What happened to that Rio red? Oh, here we go. So I think I want to go with this lava orange right here instead of that orange right there. Maybe we can have two. It's two different oranges. Why is the link in your IG didn't don't work? I don't know how to check it out. Give me a second. Ugh, my bad, y'all. I had to check it out. Let me see. The link in my IG don't work. The link in my IG don't work. It's right here. Uh-huh. This is my website right here. When you click the link in my bio, when you click the link in my bio, hold on. You gotta go to my Instagram right here. You can click that link right in my bio, right? That'll take you to my pillar. Okay. That's my basically my link tree. You can click the home page. And then that's the home page to my website. But you don't have to click the home page because if you click that second link right there, that'll take you to that form I was telling you about. Right there. What's your that I ever sold? I don't know. I really can't tell you. I mean, I feel like that'd be kind of like for y'all to judge on that standpoint. I'm not really too much sure. Not really sure on that note. So, but like I said, if y'all look me up on Google, it'll give you the same thing. Yeah, that why I said. That why I said. Yeah, like late '90s stuff like that. I know this like that why I said this kind of like the '90s, early 2000 thing. So I knew exactly what you was relating to. Name a car for an edit. Uh, a mini. A mini. No, 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 no. A USPS truck. There you go. A USPS car. The mailman. What's the expensive shoe I ever sold? I mean, it was in the thousands. I'll say that. I don't know, but it was a lot that went inside there. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably like a one time, like that's probably like a one on. That's a one on one. Cause doing that again, I don't know about that one. Yeah, that's for sure a one on one piece. Why is my screen keep going black every 2 seconds? Yeah. So There we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna do this front orange. Forgot how I did it, but I'm having a artist block right now. Have you ever turned down a mission or couldn't customer? Nah. Well, how about? Mm, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Now that I think about it, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Actually, yes, twice. Yes, indeed, I have. How much have you lost since you've been doing your work? I mean, when you doing anything, man, you gotta understand. It's a lot of stuff I bought, didn't use. There's a lot of stuff I bought and broke the same day. It's a lot of stuff I bought and it just didn't go. It went to waste. Like I don't know. You live and you learn through a lot of things, but learning is the most important part of that whole concept. You feel me? So it really, I don't know. I really can't give you a direct answer on that part, but I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of like I guess that's to say that's the life of the artist. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We just some tools I thought was gonna work out how I want to work out, didn't do that. So it's like it really decent amount of stuff for real. And so last thing, we're gonna go with that blue that's right there. We're gonna go with this Bahama blue, which is like a darker blue than what's right here. So first thing first, we're gonna clean out that airbrush again. And this the last color we gotta put down. If unless I gotta go back in and touch up some more stuff, but I don't see a few. Maybe that light blue I gotta touch up. But other than that, I don't really see no other colors I gotta touch up that I quite frankly don't like. What's going on with you? Nobody 45. So you said hi, what's going on? So I'll do that. All right, maybe I hope this blue don't BS. Okay, we cool. We good. We good. We good. So we got a whole bunch of neon colors. So now I'm about to go in. And I'm literally finna paint this white trim around the whole thing. All right. So now we did that. Only thing left to do, like I say, paint this white trim. What's your favorite shoe you made recently? Probably them ATL shoes or um, what else did I did recently? Oh, no, I gotta look at. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta look at what I did recently. I be doing so many shoes. I sleep be forgetting. Um, I don't know. I gotta look at my posts or something like that. I really forgot. You know, honestly, I really forgot what I done did so far. All right, so let me. Now it's time to paint this trim. So we were just gonna go on with this little dotter tool and go around and paint everything, and then I'm gonna go with my paintbrush and kind of like get behind the borders. So right now I'm painting on top of the border lines just so I can like just have my outline. Mhm. And then we're gonna go around and finish everything up. So this part might take a little long, but I hope it don't. It shouldn't though. So that's it. I'm going around painting like the trim like to give it that glow effect still. But once we finally finish that, we still gotta go in and paint like the under trim of everything. So everything can look, you know, factory made. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up and we're gonna move to the next custom. Cause my idea was to have this done today and then you get that other shoe done. Well, not done, but finish stitching up the other shoe. So I hate how bright it is for real. You can't really see unless I do that side. But because of how bright these color is right now, you can't really see the white trim at the moment. But it's making it pop for sure. Sometimes YouTube kind of like saturate the screen when it come down to some of these colors. So you'll have to like hold the screen down and dull it down yourself. But I ain't trying to mess up the live, so I just had to thug it out right now. What color backdrop y'all think will look nice on these? Like a white backdrop? Y'all think a white background when I take the picture of these will look nice? What y'all think? Think maybe white, like another neon color I haven't did in these yet. That I haven't put on here. White would probably be dope. I like maybe that yellow over there. Yeah, that'd be dope. Sheesh. I saw it being left-handed. Yeah, I feel like yeah, white would probably pop the colors out. I ain't gonna lie, being left-handed sometimes can be very aggravating. Cause like when I try to get in like certain spots, I gotta like turn things in a weird position and stuff. Yeah, being left-handed is annoying sometimes. I see that thing. Golly. And if you left-handed in here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, let me wipe this off right quick. The color is kind of caking up on it. All right, now I'll get back to it. Eesh. Like my arm about to catch a cramp. So yeah. So once we finish doing this white trim, then I'm gonna go in and add her name and stuff. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate you. Appreciate it for the sub. You sub. Yeah. Once I do this one, I'm gonna take a break. Get off of here, y'all. Take a little break and probably come back and get back to it. So yeah, but right now I'm just trying to at least do one shoe first. Like probably at least get one shoe done before I get off. Kind of show y'all a little snippet with the white trim. White for sure. All right, bet. Yeah, it'll pop the colors out right. That's what I think like it'll make them colors really pop out for sure. Yeah. Uh, I didn't realize how long this was gonna take. Just to do some outline. So I realized I'm really about to paint literally this whole shoe. I gotta outline this whole shoe. I didn't realize that part. Finish that. One thing I don't like about golden sometimes, it kind of like dries up. I appreciate that. What tool is that? Oh, I forgot to ask you a question before you leave. It's called a dotter tool. Like it's what you use people to create like the perfect dots and stuff. But I just use to outline things when I don't want to use my paintbrush. When I don't want to use my paintbrush, I use my dotter tool. Cause sometimes a paintbrush it kind of leave like a little like a a little stroke line across. So uh, for sure. Yeah, I got a few more. Not even a few more. Probably take a break after I do this check. Boom. Hmm. Yeah, that check coming out good. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. And we're done with the check. So, so obviously, man, this is what we got so far. So we got so far. I still gotta go in and do this little round panel toe box. Make sure I ain't got nothing else in the back to do. Maybe I can just get that. Right. Yeah, so we got that done. Finna take a break, y'all. I might go live on like Instagram or TikTok or something like that, but I will be going live on here more. And yeah, so we'll be going live on here quite often more so y'all can see a little bit more behind the scenes and stuff. And yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all sub. Make sure y'all watch my recent vlog too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like this live. And I'll be going live soon, you dig. Believe it.